Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Shilpa Data Insights.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Shilpa Data Insight. So in this video, we will be covering one interview question which is not only asked in one company, but it's asked in multiple major companies, MNCs, startups, even product based. So if you solve just this one particular question, you will have a very higher chance in selection of these companies that you are applying for. I have already covered many questions which are company specific in the playlist itself. If you go to this particular playlist of the data engineering PySpark interview questions, you will find all the questions there, and I would definitely recommend you guys to go ahead and practice them well, because if you master PySpark, you get a very upper edge in selection of the company. And it's not only about selection, it's about working in the company. So you need to be a master of PySpark in order to go ahead and work in your projects efficiently. So don't miss out this particular question, because this is asked in many interviews. And in this question, I will show you two variation of the questions. So make sure you check out both the variations and practice both the variations. And I have also shared how much different ways you can do it. If you are solving it in a different way other than this, do definitely put it in the comment section. That will really help the complete audience. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, I would highly recommend you to subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends, and do hit the like, guys, because I'm not seeing you to actually like the video. If you like the video and share it and subscribe, it will definitely give me motivation to create such more videos and help you out. So let's get started with today's question, which is asked in Tiger Analytics, Capgemini, Cognizant, TCS, even Publicis Sapient, Deloitte, EY, you name any company. Any company is asking this question. So definitely practice this well. So get started. Okay, so here is my data set, which is nothing but an employee data set. In this employee data set, I have a department, I have a salary, and I have a name. So it's a simple data set. So in this, I have two departments, that is sales and IT. My question here will be to find the second highest salary for each department. If you see, the second highest salary, if it is here, is 1.2, right? This is my second highest salary. But if you have to categorize for each department, for IT, it is how much? 1.2. And for sales, it is how much? It is 90, right? For each department, I have to find the second highest salary. So for that, what I can do is, the first method will be, you can calculate the maximum highest salary. If you get the maximum highest salary, you remove the maximum highest salary from that particular data frame and just get your remaining data frame. And from the remaining data frame, you can get the second highest salary, right? So that's what we will be doing. So what I'm doing is, from the data frame, I'm grouping it by the department and getting the salary, which is the maximum salary, right? And I'm doing a display of it. So if I group it by each department, for each department, you will see a result, which is the maximum salary. So if you see here, for sales, I have 92, and for IT, it is 1.25 is my maximum salary. So I don't want these records. I want the second highest salary. To get the second highest salary, I have to first get the remaining. From the remaining, I can get the second highest, right? So to get the remaining, what you do is, it's very simple. You have to just join the original data frame that you have with your second highest, with your maximum salary, right? And then you go ahead and filter out the records where salary is less than maximum salary. So if I just go ahead and comment this out and show you what exactly my join condition will do. It will have my department, it will have name, it will have salary, and it will have maximum salary. So with department, and for each department, I could see this is my salary and this is my maximum salary. For sales, this is my maximum salary. Now I need to filter out wherever the salary here is less than the maximum salary. So 90,000 is less than 92,000. Similarly, 85,000 is less than 92,000, right? So these two records will be filtered out. But 92,000 is not less than 92, so it will not filter out. So similarly, here it will happen. So if I do a filter condition, right, and let me just put this, and now if I do, see, 90 and 85 came in and 80,000 came in, right? Similarly, for IT 1.2 came because highest salary was 1.25. From this particular data frame which is remaining, I need to calculate what is the maximum salary from this data frame. That is, what is the maximum salary here? It is 90,000 for sales, and for IT it is 1.2. So that is my second highest salary actually. So what I am doing is, I am getting my second highest salary by grouping it by department again, and then calculating what is the maximum salary for each department from this remaining amount, and then getting the second highest salary. So if I do a second highest here and do a show, you will be able to find that I got my second highest salary, that is 90,000 and 1.2. Now from here, I have to get all the data, right? So how can I get all the data? I can just join it with my original data and get all the data. So for that, what I'm doing here is, I have used my original data frame. I have aliased it with O, and I have joined with my second highest salary, right, which I got from grouping it with department and the salary. That is my second highest from the remaining data frame, and I am combining how? With the help of salary. So original data frame has a column called salary. The new data frame, the remaining data frame, has a column called maximum salary. So I'm just combining it on the joining condition of salary equal to maximum salary. Now if I go ahead and do a second highest employee dot show, you will see it will go ahead and join both the data frames. First data frame is department name and salary. Second data frame is department and maximum salary. So how I am combining? I am combining with the help of the salary, right? So this was my second data frame, if you remember, which had only the second highest salary, right? So if it combines with the first data frame, only Amit and Raj came. So my motto was to get the name of the person. That's why I actually did a show. Now in this, if you want, you can also remove these two data frame, or you can just select the columns that's required. So from original data frame, I will be selecting the data department, and from original data set, I'm selecting the name. From original data frame, I'm selecting the salary. So I'm selecting only 3 columns that's actually required. This is very helpful because in real world, you don't select all the columns after join. You just select the ones that's required and then you insert into a table. And that's why we are actually going ahead and selecting the columns that we need. We remove the last 2 columns that's actually not required. Now, the next point to talk about will be how you can do this in a different way. That is the most efficient way that's usually being used in real world. The second way is using the analytical functions, that is called rank, dense rank, or row number. In this data set, if we see, we have 92,000 and 92,000 repeated. So this is my highest salary. So if you need to get the highest salary, you need both Neha and Anuj. But if you need second highest salary, you just need Amit and you just maybe need Raj, right? That's what you actually need in the data set. So now for that, we are using this method called dense rank. What does dense rank do? Dense rank will give you the result even if there is a duplicate record, not exactly duplicate, on a key it is duplicate, it will give you all the records. So now what I'm doing is, I'm creating a window. So how you create a window? You create a window with the help of a window function that Spark provides. And I want to partition the data with the help of department, because each department highest salary I need. So I will be partitioning the data with each department. So what will happen? This will be in one partition and this will be in the second partition, right? So once I have partitioned it with department, what I'm doing is I'm ordering it by salary, but I'm ordering it in descending order. So you will see the highest salary will come on the top. Now this is my highest salary. So this is the window function. So in the window function, I want to apply a dense rank. Dense rank means even if that particular department has same salary, 2% same salary, it will be assigned that same number. So for example, I have created a column here which is called rank, and I'm doing a dense rank over that particular window, and I'm going ahead and showing that result. So if you see here, this is my first ID department and this is my second department, which is sales, and I'm ranking it with 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? And for sales also I'm ranking 1, 2, 3 and 4. So sales, that is Neha and Anuj, is having the same salary. So if it is having the same salary, I will be assigning it 1. Now similarly for Amit, Ravi and Pooja, it is different salary. So I'm assigning 2 and 3 and 4, right? These two are same. After that, what comes? It's 2. That's what is dense rank. Now I want to, let's say, filter it with rank 1. There are 2 records. If you see for sales, it will give you 2 records in sales, and in IT it is 1 record, so it will give you 1 record, right? Now if in case you want to filter it the second highest salary, so you put rank equal to 2, that is the second highest salary. So it will give you rank equal to 2, that is IT and sales, right? For Raj and Amit, and this is there. So if you see, I did not have to do all these steps that we did before. I find out the highest salary, then I check what are the remaining salaries of the employees, then I actually got the second highest salary, and then from there I joined with the original data frame in order to get all the details of the employee data set. But here it's very simple that you create just a window function. In that window function, you actually go ahead, create a column called rank or dense rank, and you rank it with the help of the condition that you are actually providing, right? So it's just a one-step process, and then you are filtering it out. So here also you can just do a filter, and then you can write rank equal to 2, right? So if I do this, then it's going to show me just the rank equal to 2. I don't also have to do a second step. So in one step, you can do everything. Now the next question comes. How exactly you can find all the top 3 highest salary, right? All the top 3 salaries, not only the second highest salary or third highest salary. The third highest salary, if you want to do, just put filter equal to 3, and it's going to give you the third highest salary. See, it gave you the third highest salary here. But if you have to get all the top 3 highest salaries, then how you can actually do? So for that, you can create a row number function. So what row number does? It goes ahead and gives an ascending sequence for a particular partition that you have declared. So this is my partition, that is department. Okay. So let me comment this. So this is my partition department, and I have ordered it with salary, but I am doing a row number in this. Okay. Just to note, I am not doing a dense rank. If you do a row number, what should be your result? The result will be this. That is, it is partitioned by department, and it is ordered by salary. So 1.25, 1.2, 1.15, 1.10, right? And for each salary, I am giving a row number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So if you see here for sales, 92 is same, right? But it is partitioned. But in dense rank, these two values for 92 was 1. But in row number, it will be in sequential, right? So now if you have to find the top 3, it's very simple. That is, you have to filter only top 3, right? Only these 3 records you need to pull, and only these 3 records for sales you need to pull. Okay. So for that, what I will be doing is, let me uncomment this, put it back, and I want everything which is less than 3 or equal to 3, right? So that will give me the top 3 salaries. So if I execute this, see, only top 3 salaries it's going, because it's filtering it out with the top 3 salaries. These are the 2 ways you can solve the question. You can solve the same question with the help of your maximum, but there will be a lot of steps. So in the interview, they will not ask you to do it with maximum salary and do it, that is easy. But when you have to find, let's say, 5th salary or 10th salary, you cannot do that recursive way in such a long way. So it's better and easier to do it with the analytical function. So always remember what is a dense rank, what is a row number, and what is a rank, right? So these are analytical functions. You can watch the previous video. I have explained it in a much better way, and in every step I have explained. You can also watch it. So this question, do practice it well, otherwise it will be very difficult to crack interviews, right? And this is also used in real-time scenarios with a different data set, whatever data sets you are working with. So do practice it. If you have liked this video, then do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for sure, and share it with your friends. So thank you so much. I hope you have learned something new, and keep learning and keep growing.
Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you have a good day.